Here is the first question, that is multiply two strings. It is the question that is asked in various companies. Like here are the list of the companies. So this question is a question that states that there are two strings s1 and s2, and we have to calculate the product, and the product should be returned as a string. For example, two strings are given s1 and s2, and there is a catch that on multiplying the two strings it is given that the numbers could be negative. So we have to take care in mind that we remove the negative sign initially, and we are not allowed to use the built-in functions such as stoi or stol. So the basic thing, or the basic approach, that is a brute force approach solution that comes into our mind, that firstly we'll convert that string firstly we'll convert the string to integer, and then after the converting the both of the strings to integer, suppose 2 to 1 or something, then we multiply both the strings, or both the numbers which are eventually integers, and then we, after multiplying that, we convert directly into string, and then we return it. But here is the catch: you could not return it as it will as integer overflow will happen. So after so for this thing to prevent this thing, we use what is called multiplying factor approach. Means we use an array. So this would be an optimal approach. Like, we would use an array to store the values of the strings. Like, we'll use two loops, and we'll use the classic multiplying theorem code and all. So we'll just do that in the optimal approach, and we'll consider a vector or an array which consists of o into n plus m space, and we'll store that numbers, like the factors, into that, and then we'll use the carry option. So I'll explain it to you. So first run it and then I'll explain it to you. Okay, so firstly what we do is like, as I've explained it earlier, we'll first remove the negative part of the string. So I've used the bool function, bool variable, to check that. Now then, suppose the number is like -1 2 3 4 or something as a string, so we then remove the minus sign and the number then becomes 1234 as a string. So now if the number, like, we take it as 0 0, that would be better. Yeah, now the number becomes this. Now we have to remove the leading zeros, so we use while loop to traverse that, and then we remove using s sub str function. So after this step, our number, which was 0 0 1 2 3 4, now becomes 1 2 3 4. Okay, now the size has differed, like the size was initially this and then it is converted to this. So yeah, we'll change the size of the number and then we'll initialize an array and then we multiply it using the classic multiplication code. It is a template in which is used to multiply two numbers. For example, like 1 2 3 4 into 2 2 3. So this kind of code helps to multiply these two numbers and store it in an array of integers, which has like space of n plus m, which is eventually here 7. So like 7 spaces would be left, and then it would be filled with all that. So firstly the loop will consider the value of the rightmost element, or the element which is at the final index, or the index of n plus m minus 1, that is the last index. So we'll do all that, and this is the classic code, so I don't have to explain that much. Okay, so now after that, the array, which is, suppose the final array is in the form of 1 comma 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so this kind of array, so now we have to convert it into string. Now if there may be a leading zero or something, or if it may not happen, but if it happens, then we'll remove it using that keep initialize with value index k, and then we'll remove that, and the iterator, which would first point to 0, will now point to the second index 0 1 2. Now it would point to 1 4 5 6 7, and so the new array will become like this. And then we'll do all that, we'll traverse it, and then we'll convert into string. So finally the resultant string would look as 1 2 3 1 4 5 6 7 1 4 5 6 7. Yeah, and after that, if it contains the negative part initially, if any of the number would contain negative part initially, then yeah, or the answer would, we have to add minus in the answer first. So now the answer would be, or the solution will be completed. Thank you.